Welcome to another sexy episode of Go Island. Yes, look at me, I'm sexy. I'm the sexy one here today. And we're hanging out with the Keane sisters, and they're gonna get me in good shape for spring. So, do I have to buckle my seatbelt, girls?
You sure do.
He does.
What's gonna happen? How come you're folding your arms?
I'm getting ready for boss mode.
Okay, Olivia, so here's the scenario. I get to the gym, I'm pumped, and I just hit the weight straight away, right?
No, you definitely want to warm up just to prepare mentally and physically for what's to come and to prevent any injury. I love warming up with the squat because it uses the entire body and especially the legs, so the biggest muscle group in the body. Therefore, getting your heart rate up. How are you feeling? Good. We're gonna turn it into a jump squat to make it a little bit more dynamic. So James, you're gonna jump all the way up and then jump down. 8, a little faster. 9, good. 10, down and hold.
My legs are burning.
Okay, hold here. Nice. So we're gonna hang out. Just think about your core, pull your belly button into your spine and roll your shoulders back. Legs are burning, yes?
Easy for you to say. If you don't squat, you ain't squat.
No big deal.
For our next warm-up exercise, James, we're gonna start with the upper body. Okay, so we've worked on the lower body. We're gonna take those hands out nice and wide, and you're gonna come to a bit of a plank position. So hands underneath your shoulders, there you go. Now, we're just gonna keep that navel pulled in, and you're gonna bend the elbows and press up. Good, using all 5 fingers. Exhale on the way up. Good, so you wanna just make sure here that James isn't locking out that elbow at the top. We're gonna keep it nice and soft. Good, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good, nice work. How do those arms feel?
I'm ready to pump iron.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. More from the Keen to be Fit sisters coming up because I am keen for a beach body this summer. Let's move on to our first story. It's about Indian cuisine. You know, ethnic foods with those spices that you can't pronounce. Well, Sucheta Singh caught up with the authors of an Indian cookbook. Do you guys like Indian food?
We love Indian food. Yeah, lots of curries. And James, did you know Indian spices, things like cinnamon, coriander, ginger, they're all really great for boosting metabolism.
Right on. So do you have short internet? Because you're going to be able to buy that book on Amazon.com. And pretty soon, if you don't, then you can get it from your local bookstore. Now, back to the beach body. I've warmed up, so now what do we want me to do?
Okay, so I'm gonna train your backside, hamstrings, glutes, and take the pressure off our knees. A lot of the times people will do things that are allocate bad form and put a lot of pressure on the front. So
is this gonna allow me to, you know, wear Speedos?
Absolutely, it's all about toning the glutes. Okay, so we're gonna do a box squat. So breathe out, sit up, good, and then sit back down. Good.
Well, I do that every day.
Yeah, exactly. So in essence, it seems really simple, but I'm gonna give you weights now. Pop up, good, and then sit right back down. So keep going. Great again for engaging the glutes and the hamstrings. Takes the pressure off the knee. As you can see, his knee is not going past his toe, and he's keeping his chest nice and open and breathing out on the way up. Is it getting harder?
No comment. While I catch my breath, you know that we live in an ideal climate to grow the wasabi root. Well, Rayanne the plant takes us now to a commercial scale operation right here on Vancouver Island. 2013, 2014. We're going to take a quick break now, but when we come back, we're going up to Duncan where a group of youth are growing their own food sustainably. And we'll check in with Kim Rock, 2015, 2016.
Okay, James, so no beach body would be complete without a good set of toned pecs.
Sexy pecs?
That's right. So James, you're gonna take those dumbbells in nice and close, and you're gonna keep that core tight, roll yourself all the way back. Good, feet planted nice and wide. We're gonna press up. We're gonna bring those dumbbells overhead. Good, so with those palms away from you, we're gonna take it down, and we're gonna exhale, press it up. Good, so as we come down, we wanna make sure we're just coming in line with the shoulders here, so just a little bit higher. There we go, right there. And keeping that core engaged, we want to press that navel down into the bench. Good.
Now, Naomi, did you know that 95% of the food on Vancouver Island comes from off-island?
I had no idea.
Well, there's a group of youth in the Cowichan Valley who are encouraging people to think sustainably when it comes to farming their own food. Jen Moranitz, she's got that story.
I'm Kim Rock with your big ticket events. My favorite comedian of all time, Jeremy Hotz, is coming with his Magical Misery Tour on Wednesday, March the 20th to the McPherson Playhouse. Well, what a miserable experience I am looking forward to. Tickets are still available through the Royal and McPherson box office. And then we have Vancouver Boys Swollen Members. They're coming to the Queen's Pub on Thursday, March the 21st. That's the first day of spring. And tickets through the Queens, and then Friday, March 22nd at Club 919, and you can get tickets to the Strathcona Hotel. And if you want to go to Vancouver this summer, I got Rush. Rush is coming with their Clockwork Angels tour to the Rogers Arena in Vancouver on Friday, July the 26th, and tickets available through livenation.com. And my favorite of all time movie I want to see is Lords of Salem. He's opens April 19th. That's Rob Zombie's movie, Lords of Salem.
Is everything all right?
No.
The Curse, the Lords of Salem.
It's gonna be freaky. I can't wait. I've been dying for a scary movie that's gonna scare the poop out of me. And that's gonna be it. That's your big ticket event. I'm Kim Rock. See you next time.
Thank you, Kim Rock. And while I squeeze out a few lunges, a quick break now. And when we come back, Dan Kahn talks UFOs and aliens. Olivia, Naomi, am I ready for the beach yet?
Not yet. We're gonna add a cardio component. And have you ever heard of Tabata, James?
No.
So it's a free app on a smartphone. It's spelled T-A-B-A-T-A. And basically what it does is it's a great way to keep you accountable. Work harder than you normally would, say if you were doing steady state cardio on a treadmill per se. And it's timed for you. So basically all you gotta do is turn it on and then you are good to go.
Now, those of you who might not have a skipping rope or might not be as coordinated to skip, you can always skip on the spot with just your wrist going without the rope.
Okay, so here's a rest. 10 seconds, drop the rope. This is an active rest. I don't know how much of a rest holding in the plank
You can hold
is.
that plank nice and strong, navel in.
3, 2, okay, sprint it out. Fast as you can, knees into chest. A little faster, James. 12, 11, just 10 seconds.
Well, I'm absolutely exhausted. Thank you to the Keane sisters, I think, for helping me get in shape for the beach this summer. And if you want to check out some of their fitness tips, they're on keentobefit.com and on Facebook. So do communicate with us here on Go Island, and we'll see you on the show next time. Can you guys help me out?